So there's a lot of issues with Borderlands 4, as we all know. But definitely one of the things I hate the most about it, or the quote-unquote end game, is the wild card system. The wild card system seems like it'd be great at first. I think it sounds like it'd be a fun idea to do, reload the story missions, run them over and over again. But the way they executed it just wasn't very fun at all. Definitely one of the things that I've noticed is when you redo these missions, you expect to go in, kill mobs, and then get to the boss, kind of like how takedowns were in Borderlands 3. But what we got instead was literally the story mission, and by that I mean the dialogue, the 5 minutes of talking without doing anything, 10 minutes of flipping a switch, flipping it off, and shooting a barrel to activate a system, and listening to more dialogue. It's not really fun or engaging at all. It's really boring, actually. And you know, when you do these endgame activities and you're repeating them constantly to get a specific loot drop or whatever the weekly drop is, you want to continuously keep playing and going, but you're forced to sit through a 5-minute dialogue just sitting there watching a wall and the NPC walk around. That's not fun at all. I think they really missed the mark with this vault card system. I think anything could have been better. If they even created a little 15-minute mission or got rid of all the dialogue when you do a wildcard mission, that would have been a lot more fun and engaging. I'd imagine a lot more players would want to continuously keep running them repeatedly for content. Kind of like how Destiny does it. As much as I hate to reference Destiny, they do have a good system for nightfalls and dungeon running. But yeah, I just wanted to make a short video on this. One of the things that really bothers me too, and no, this is just to start the dialogue to wait for them to stop talking to end the mission. There's no more killing, no more looting, no more doing anything after this. Right here, if we go here, I mean, this could just be an issue with this mission specifically, so this is kind of nitpicky. But as you can see here, I have to sit through more dialogue. That's fine. But then I go to teleport to the location that I need to go to, that she's in. But me teleporting there won't let me talk to her, and it won't let me continue with the mission until I teleport out of the mission and then walk into the dungeon or her little hideout. It's small things like this that just accumulate to a bunch of different things. It's not fun. I think even making a short missions, like 10 missions for this, would have been great. I feel like I'm valid to criticize this, considering you don't have the full game unless you pay $140. But yeah, just a small rant. The game is fun, but there's just so many issues, and this is definitely one of them. The end game sucks, as I'm sure there's plenty of videos already out there. One of the other things is, I mean, even if they were to take the little dungeons at the end of the story missions, that you go inside, there's a loading screen, you go inside, you fight through the alleyway, the hallway of mobs, and then you get to the end and do the final boss. If that was literally just what the wildcard missions are, with different modifiers, you know, or just progressing through, even a little dungeon system would have been fun, and it would have continuously had to, or want to grind to continuously get that loot without all of this downtime and 10 minutes of dialogue. It really disrupts the flow of the game, and it disrupts the fun. I wanted to get through the dialogue and get through the campaign to get to the end game farming, where I could just have fun, shoot, and just play, not sit there and listen to dialogue. Now I understand, if you like story and you like the story, how the story is, that's great. I like the story. I prefer the story in my games as well. But when I have to listen to the same thing over and over and over again without being able to play, that's not fun. That's not good design to me. They put so much emphasis on the end game this time around, and I don't really see what they were putting all this emphasis on. I mean, sure, there's a lot of customizations that's really fun. There's a lot of things that they do get right, but there's also a lot of things they do get wrong. And when you put this much emphasis on end game and you have a whole video centered around end game and how great it's going to be this time around, then you'd imagine it'd be a lot better than the previous Borderlands. It's serviceable. Of course, we have a lot of DLC coming that I'm sure is going to add a lot more endgame. Hopefully fun endgame. I'm not sure why they didn't go the takedown route this time around. We kind of thought that the story missions were going to be on the same level as takedowns when they're really not. Especially with so much dialogue in between them. I know I keep bringing dialogue up, but it really is very annoying to just sit through all this dialogue. And then they even have the cutscenes in the middle of your quote-unquote wildcard dungeon or wildcard missions. It's just, I know they're skippable, but really that's all I have to say on this topic. You know, I know this isn't a fleshed out video or anything. It's kind of just something I threw together just to get something out there. This is definitely what's bothering me right now with the game. I tried to run this mission 3 times to get my looming shotgun because I wanted to get specific rolls for my Harlow build, but I don't really see myself doing this mission anymore after all the dialogue and running around. Run through the mission, skip a bunch of parts, kill what's asked of you to do. Just do what's asked of you to do on the story missions. But as far as that, I'm not really having much fun here as I thought I would. I'm probably just gonna run this weekly, like 2 more times, 3 more times. That's pretty it. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. If you watched this far into the video, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.